Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name's Kim and this is DIY Dream Weddings UK, and I'm going to show you how to do the next part of this snow globe wedding bouquet. And we're on day 5 and I think it's the 18th today, and if I'm wrong I do always put it on the description of the video. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is show you the next part. And in the last part you saw that I tried to put the frame on this onto the top of this material on this bouquet. So if I just turn this over, you can see how far we've got with this, and you can always have a look back on the videos and see. And it was a little bit bumpy, so I've got a different solution for this. I did think perhaps we could just put a wider frame on it, okay, but I've come up with a different idea, and hopefully this will work. But first of all, what I'd like to do is ribbon the handle at the back, because the next thing I'm going to do is going to be quite messy. Okay, the next so I'm going to bring my mat back in. Yeah, the next part of this video is going to be particularly messy. Okay, so yeah, hold on there, keep tuned in. So you've seen me do this a few times, but I don't often do the handle when it's actually on the bouquet, but I just decided it was easier this way. Okay, so I've got to be careful not to drip this on any of my drip the glue on to my so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some piece of ribbon, and just put some glue across the end of that. Make sure I don't drip my glue on any of my bouquet. Okay, so I've got 2 strips of ribbon and 1 long piece. Okay, and these strips are normally about 4, this is about 6 centimeters long. Okay, 4 to 6 centimeters long, just so they go over the top of your tube. Okay, and cover that hole up on the top of your tube. And I like to try and make sure that is equal when I pull that across, and pull it as tight as I can. Okay, like this. So I hope you're having a nice lead up to Christmas. We'll be quite close by now, so we are quite close to Christmas now. So I don't know if you're still thinking about doing some shopping or things like that. I've still got to do some shopping. Okay, so I'm just going to cross that over like that. And we've got a few visitors coming as well. So it's just getting the house nice and clean and respectful for when they come. You know, they come, and then we're going to have a little quiz as well. So there we are. So I'm going to pull that over there like that. Going to have a little Christmas quiz with our friends, and then we'll be celebrating with the family, Christmas with the family. So I like to pull that quite taut, like that. Okay, right across like that. Okay, and then if you want to cover up the end of your tube, you can with a little bit of decoration. Maybe you might want to put some little bits on the end there. Okay, and then we take our ribbon, and I'm going to start at the top, and I'm going to put my glue just onto the actual tube there like that, because I think that's the best way to do it, to make it stick. Okay, you don't really want to stick it to the ribbon. If you stick it to the ribbon, stick it to the ribbon and also to the tube, because you don't want that slipping down as you wind it round. Okay, so then what I like to do is bring that bring that straight round the top of my tube like this, and then slowly bring that down on the next bit like that. And like I said, just put your glue on the ribbon and on the tube. Only a small piece of glue you want on there, because you don't want it to get messy. You want it to look nice and neat and tidy. Okay, and then just bring that round right down to the bottom. Okay, and keep doing the same, just putting a little piece of glue onto that handle. Okay, so I don't think this project is going to last for the next the next few days that we've got left. So what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to end up doing another project for the last few days. Okay, that's probably what will happen. So keep your eyes peeled for the next project. We'll see how far we get on this video. Okay, if there might be some things I might want to come back and show you on this project. We'll see. Okay, sorry if that's red on red again, isn't it? But hopefully you can still see how I'm doing that. So just pulling that ribbon quite tight and then just bringing it around that handle or that tube, okay, like that, just like that, and then bring it right down over the ends of that material, okay. And if you've got any discrepancies or anything that's a little bit messy, like I always say, just all you need to do is cover that up with some decoration, and I might come back and show you how to decorate the top of that handle. Okay, I might do that. So I'm going to cut that off, and I really like to seal that, but I'm not sure. So I'm going to leave that because it's just a demo. Normally I would seal the end of that. It's a little bit awkward trying to cut that off. I'd normally seal the end so that doesn't fray, but I'm going to leave that because I'm not going to sell this to anybody, okay. It's just for a little bit of fun for the video, okay. Not that I won't maybe do these in the future for my website. I might do. This is just like a little Christmassy thing, okay. And that's your ribbon, that's your handle, and I thought that looks really nice with the reindeer scarves. I really did. So that's what I thought, and I thought maybe the back we'll decorate the bottom of this as well at some point. So right, so now we're going to get onto this bouquet, and this is, like I said, this is like a little snow globe. So this snow actually does fall down like that, okay. And there is a reindeer and everything. I put a bit too much snow in there, but there's a reindeer and everything underneath. So I'm going to put this on here, and we've got to the interesting bit now, I think. So I've decided that what I'm going to do for this is I'm going to put pieces of craft foam on here that look like they've got snow on them, okay, and stick them down around the edge of this globe, okay. Just stick them right down. It's a snow globe wedding bouquet, in case you've just started to watch and you're thinking, what is this girl doing, okay. So that's going to go right along the edge of, it did really look really nice. I don't know if it looks so nice on the camera, but just so that it looks like pieces of ice along there, and just doing it right to the edge, okay. First of all, I want to show you how I made this effect on these, okay. I'll show you how I did that. So what I used, and you might be familiar with this and you might not, so is I used some snow text, okay. With this you really have to be careful because it does get messy. So I'm going to move my mat over and show you what I did. So what I did was I used some paper. Use any piece of paper. You might want, I haven't got any newspaper, which is why I'm using this paper, okay. And then I just cut some of this craft foam into small pieces. This snow text can take a little while to dry, which is why I've done some pieces in advance just for this video, okay. What you do is, this is very messy, so I've got my wipes at the ready. I do it with my fingers. I just put my finger in there like that, and I just take my foam, and what I was doing was just basically just rubbing this snow text on where I want it, okay. And it's quite an unusual texture. It's like wet sand, except it's a bit more gritty than that. Okay, so yeah, so that's what I was doing, and let's do that at the end of that one as well. Just, you get quite a lot in this. I think I got this on Amazon ages ago, and I did do another project with this, and it was a centerpiece with some icicles, and I did actually do the actual tree. It was a tree, and I did actually cover the tree, the bottom of the tree, in this snow text. It's not, it sticks to this, but not as well as it does on wood, okay, and other sort of materials, but it does work, okay. So just put a bit more on there like that. So that's what I'm going to do, and I was thinking also of adding some other bits on there as well, so do stay tuned for this. So it's like, as you can see, it's like a gritty texture, okay. It's got a funny smell to it. Okay, so if I show you in there, I think you can get it with glitter on it as well. So I'm just going to wipe my hands because I want to basically stick some of these little bits that I've prepared onto the bouquet, and I don't want to get any of the front of my snow globe. I don't want to get too much mess on that. Okay, so I'm just going to wipe that off, and I'm hoping that do you know, I've got a big old table here and I've never got any space for anything. Okay, so I'm just going to wipe all this off my hands as much as I can. Okay, like I said, I don't want any of this on the front of my bouquet. Okay, right, okay, so I'm gonna just, oh, there's tissues there. I'm gonna dry my hands off as well, just so that it comes off quite easily in water, but I haven't got any water here. So right, okay, so you can see how that works. It's like a gritty sort of snowy texture. So I'm going to move that over. I'll just put that down here. Okay, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring back my bouquet, and I'm going to place it here, and I've got some pieces that I've already prepared. Now this is the first time I've done this. Like I always say, give me a bit of patience because I'm not quite sure how this is going to stick on here, and I know that the craft foam does stick on really well onto this material, but what I might do is start at the back and then we can layer it at the front as well. So I'm going to just put some glue. So we're going to stick our first piece on. Okay, and I want to do it right up to the edge. Okay, and I'm not going to worry if some of it's a little bit loose because it just gives it a bit more authenticity. I don't know if I'm using the right word. That's a long word, isn't it? Is that right? Gives it a bit more makes it a little bit more sort of natural, if you know what I mean. So just like that, and you can see some of that is molting slightly, which you might not like. If you don't like that, you could always use a different kind of there we go. So then you can just place that one on top. Yeah, if you're not keen on, I'm going to just put my mat down again. If you're not keen on the fact that that molts slightly, you might want to use a different kind of medium. This is the one that I just thought would be, I just had this and I thought let's give it a go, and I like the overall, what I like about this is the overall effect of that that snow text. I like that. Okay, so and plus because it's unlevel, it doesn't matter if it's uneven when you stick it down. It really doesn't matter because it's supposed to be you know, it doesn't need to be flat because of what we're doing here. Okay, so I'm going to put that piece there. I'm going to put that on there. Okay, like that. So I think, can you see where I'm going with this? I'm just trying to make it look like pieces of ice. So that's what I'm going to do with this. Just stick it round like this. I don't know if I showed you the and you know, do you know what? I don't think it matters if there's little gaps in between. You can't really see through them anyway, so I think that works. Okay, it's a shame that I haven't got the glitter one. I think there's a one you can buy where it's got glitter in it. So you could do that. You could use that. I don't think it really matters too much that you can see that along the back. I quite like that. So you let me know what you think about having it like that. Okay. Be careful not to get your glue on the outside where you can see it. Okay. So yeah, just basically like a little collage going all the way round. And what would be nice too is just to have some of this, like, so it's like that. So it's just going to put a little bit there, just so that it kind of looks like it's poking over like that, over the frame, like that a little bit perhaps. You could always cut it down if you're not keen on it sticking out around the side. Like that. Yeah, it does tend to molt a little bit, but I think that's quite nice. That's what I thought. So we keep going with that around the edge there. You can put a piece there as well, just so it looks kind of like, you know, like you've got your shards of ice along the edge. You see how it looks with the snow and everything? I just think that looks really good. So let me know what you think about this effect. Yeah, I just thought, how can I do this and work with it? Because the frame was just so, you know, so that's bulky, but it doesn't matter. You see where I'm going with this? Doesn't matter that it's a little bit bulky. Okay. Hoping I have enough Snow-Tex for this. It's just sticking it all the way round. Okay, the other thing I thought we could do is, I'm not sure if this will look very good now, but I did have these, like, do you remember the icicle? If you remember the winter bouquet that I made with the icicles on it, I thought we could put some of these on, but I'm not sure how they will look on the top of, I suppose we could do smaller ones rather than the big ones and just stick them on top like that, and then we could have them on the back of the bouquet as well. Okay, try not to get this too much so it flakes all over everything. But so that is pretty much all I can show you at the moment on this video. And like when I said in the other one that the reindeers, are all named on the material they are. So I could turn that over and show you. Let me just glue this piece on. I think there is another media you can use that does the same as Snow-Tex, but do you know, for the life of me, I can't think what it's called. I think Crafty by Tony used it in one of her videos, and it has the same sort of effect as this one. I'm not sure if it sticks better or not. But can you see how that's working along there around the edge? So if I turn that over, that you will be able to see that around the edge. But you know, I don't mind that. If you do, then perhaps do it a bit neater around the edge, and perhaps maybe cut these pieces off. But I quite like that. Okay. So yeah, you can sort of see where I'm going with that. And if I turn that over, you can also see that Vixen, Dasher, Cupid, and they've all got their names on, written by the reindeers. So like I said, this is Hobbycraft. Okay, so what I thought was we could perhaps put some icicles on the back to decorate the handle. Okay, and you could maybe put some Snow-Tex on those as well. Okay, right, okay, so that is pretty much it for this video. This is a very short video. But I hope you like it. It's just very short, but yeah, I'm quite happy with that. I really am. Yeah, so I will go away and I'll be doing more of the edge of this, and perhaps maybe adding a bit more to it. I will come back and show you what it looks like. This might be the final. If I put final on the front, you'll know if it says final on the video. Otherwise, I might come back and show you how to decorate the back. If I don't, I'll come back with a new project. Okay then, everyone. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and don't forget to like and subscribe if you did. So if you subscribe, you get more videos just like this one. And it'd be lovely if you could like and put a little comment below. Let me know what you thought about this video. I'm thinking of actually gluing some of these little icicles on here as well. So anyway, yeah, so I'll see you in the next one. I'll see you tomorrow. Okay then, bye bye for now.